Hey everyone, welcome to Beyond the Gates. I'm Alessio, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Beyond the Gates, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in. Dani muttered, her voice low but dripping with venom. Nicole sighed, pushing her plate away. Let's just ignore her, Dani. She's not worth our energy. Dani smirked, leaning back in her chair. Oh, I can control myself. Mostly. Maybe. As long as she doesn't start something. Nicole shook her head, a faint smile breaking through. You're impossible. She leaned in, lowering her voice. Anyway, I've got bigger things to talk about. Martin and Smitty's ceremony was beautiful, but I ran into Ted afterward. Dani's eyes widened, a grin spreading across her face. No way. Spill everything. Nicole hesitated, then recounted the encounter, her voice tinged with unease.
It was weird, Dani.
He was all charm, like nothing ever happened. Dani let out a dramatic gasp, clearly delighted. That man's got no shame. I love it. Nicole rolled her eyes, but the tension at their table eased, if only for a moment. Across the room, Hayley stepped in, her expression somber as she approached Nicole's table. Hey, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about, she started, but Dani cut her off with a sharp wave of her hand. Save it, Hayley. We're good without your condolences. Nicole shot her sister a warning look, but didn't disagree. Hayley's shoulders slumped, and she turned to leave, only to be intercepted by Leslie before she could reach the door. Hayley, wait. Leslie called, her voice smooth but insistent. Hayley froze, turning with a wary glare. What do you want, Leslie? Leslie's smile was all charm, but her eyes were calculating. I just thought we could talk. You know, woman to woman. I could use a friend who's not afraid of Bill. Hayley's brow arched, her patience thinning. You think I'm dumb enough to trust you? I know what you're after, and I'm not playing your game. Leslie's smile didn't falter, but her voice dropped. Bill's a problem, Hayley. I can see the cracks in his little empire, and I'm offering you a chance to help me bring him down. Hayley scoffed, stepping back. Stay out of my way, Leslie. She stormed out, leaving Leslie staring after her unfazed. Back at their table, Nicole and Dani clinked their glasses in a mock toast. To moving on, Dani said, her eyes glinting with mischief as they watched Hayley's exit and Leslie's retreat. You know, Dani continued, lowering her voice, I heard Leslie and Ted are hooking up again. Nicole's face twisted in disgust. Seriously? That's, ugh. Dani leaned closer, her grin wicked. You know what this means, right? You've got a free pass, sis. Do what you want, with whoever you want. Like, say, Carlton. Nicole's cheeks flushed, and she swatted at Dani's arm. Stop it. I'm not. I mean, I don't even know if I'm ready for that. Dani's grin only widened. Oh, you're ready. You just need a little push. Nicole shook her head, but the idea lingered, her mind already drifting to Carlton's easy smile. Meanwhile, at a quieter corner of the town, Eva and Izaiah were hitting it off at a small cafe. Izaiah leaned forward, his enthusiasm bubbling over as he talked about his recent job interview. So, I'm sitting there, trying to sound all professional, and I accidentally mentioned my ex-total overshare, right? Eva laughed, her eyes sparkling. Honestly, I kinda like the honesty. Keeps things real. Izaiah grinned, clearly relieved. Good, because I'm not great at filtering. They exchanged numbers, the air between them light and flirty, until Kat stormed in like a hurricane. Eva, what are you doing? Kat's voice was sharp, her glare bouncing between Eva and Izaiah. Eva's smile vanished. Kat, this isn't your business. But Kat wasn't backing down. She launched into a tirade, spilling family drama and painting Eva as the villain in every story. Izaiah sat back, bewildered, as Eva grabbed her bag and left, throwing a quick, I'll call you, over her shoulder. Kat turned to Izaiah, smirking. You're welcome. She's trouble, trust me. Izaiah frowned, unconvinced. Didn't seem that way to me. At Bill's office, the mood was all business as he and Tomas went over their latest strategy. Tomas winced every few seconds, clearly in pain, and Bill couldn't resist poking fun. What's wrong, Tomas? Pulled a muscle in your pride? He chuckled at his own joke, while Tomas groaned, both from the pain and the puns. Kat breezed in, catching the tail end of Bill's teasing. Oh, come on, Bill. Give the guy a break. He's suffering enough. Bill grinned, unrepentant. Just keeping things light. The room cleared out, and Hayley slipped in with a takeout bag. Thought you might be hungry, she said, setting it on Bill's desk. He nodded, grateful, but his eyes narrowed when she mentioned Leslie. That woman's diabolical, Hayley said, shaking her head. She's trying to get in my head, talking about alliances. Bill's jaw tightened. She's gone from the club. I'll make sure of it. Hayley frowned, feigning concern. Just be careful, Bill. She's not someone to mess with. As she spoke, Caroline popped in to grab some papers, her tone casual but pointed. Hayley, you get that number I asked for? Bill's head snapped up. What number? Hayley froze, then recovered with a shrug. Just a message I took for you. Nothing important. Bill's eyes lingered on her, suspicious. At Orphey Gene's diner, June's sharp eyes tracked Samantha as she chatted with Nathan, who'd shown up out of nowhere after weeks of silence. June's grip tightened on her notepad as Nathan leaned closer to her daughter, all charm and excuses. I didn't ghost you, Sam. I've just been slammed with work, he said, his hand brushing hers. Samantha's smile wavered, but she didn't pull away. June, wiping down a nearby table, didn't miss a thing. When Nathan leaned in for a kiss, June slammed a tray down hard enough to make them jump. Can I get your orders? She asked, her tone icy. Nathan barely noticed, his focus back on Samantha, but June wasn't done. As he whispered something about getting Samantha's clothes off while scrolling through her phone, June accidentally tipped a milkshake into his lap. Oh, my bad, she said, her voice dripping with sarcasm. Nathan bolted, cursing under his breath, and Samantha whirled on her mom. What was that, Mom? You embarrass me. June didn't flinch. That boy's a liar, Sam. You deserve better. Reach higher, baby. Samantha stormed off, but June's gaze followed her unwavering. Later, back at Bill's office, Hayley deflected his suspicion with a quick subject change. Speaking of messes, how's Tomas holding up with that injury? She smirked, and Bill laughed despite himself. Poor guy's never gonna live that down. The distraction worked, but Bill's earlier unease lingered, his mind turning over Hayley's slip about the number. Across town, Nicole opened her door to find Carlton standing there, his easy grin making her stomach flip. Hey, I was in the neighborhood, he said, rubbing the back of his neck. Nicole hesitated, then invited him in, the air between them charged with awkward possibility. So, I've been thinking, she started, her words careful. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we could try being more than friends? If that's not, inappropriate. Carlton's grin widened. Inappropriate? Nah, I'm all about getting into trouble with you. Nicole laughed, her nerves easing. Okay then. Dinner. You and me. How's that sound? Carlton's eyes lit up. Sounds like a plan. Meanwhile, Eva stormed into her apartment, still fuming from Kat's interference. Leslie was there, casually slipping on a jacket Eva had left at the club. You're stealing my stuff now? Eva snapped. Leslie just smirked. Borrowing, darling. So, what's got you in a mood? Eva spilled everything about Kat and Izaiah, her frustration boiling over. Leslie's eyes gleamed. Kat's just jealous. If you want this Izaiah guy, go get him. Don't let her stop you. Eva paused, considering, then nodded. You're right. I'm not done with him yet. Leslie's smile was all encouragement, but her mind was already spinning new plans.